Hello everyone, I'm checking out Cyber Crawl. This is a game I've not seen before. We're going to give it a playtest and see if we can give some useful feedback. I've got the game page open, I'll just read it real quick. It mentions Z key to select, X to cancel, C to access menu. Prototype dungeon crawler haphazardly thrown together for demo day. Go through an incredibly short dungeon, fight a boss maybe. Should take no longer than 5 minutes to play through. And that's all that's written, so we're going to give this a shot. Let's go ahead and get rid of that overlay. So I've not seen past the screen here. Got some cool ambient sounds here. Go ahead and press Z. By the way, this is the 2.0 version. Clearly still very early, but... So we got some... Alright, so the grid here is the actual grid that you play on, I mean the white lines. Ooh, pretty loud. Let me just check that volume level real quick. Yeah, I already had the volume a bit low in the capture, so it should be okay for you guys, but probably the music is a bit too loud. It's a very common problem with playtesting games. People tend to make the volume of the music and audio too loud, so you might want to check that against some other games you might have. So interestingly, the map on the right, it only fills in when you... well, I did read the itch page, but it didn't have a tutorial, I don't think. But the map only fills in the top right here, it only fills in when you actually walk over the space, which is kind of interesting because there's like so much... it's so wide open, like some dungeon crawlers, and I haven't played many of them or anything, but I think it's more common for like the corridors to just be like one block wide, you know? So it's like, if you're moving down a corridor, you're gonna kind of fill in the map, like the whole map that way, whereas this one, it's kind of like you have to go over every space, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna continue to be true as we play, but it's certainly different. I don't particularly like the idea of like having to move over every space instead of just like going down the middle or something, but I mean, in order to fill this in, because you kind of want to fill in your map. But in any case, let's see what happens from here. So kind of alright, so it starts with the tutorial, but it doesn't tell you like the button to press to continue in the tutorial. So it's the Z key apparently, or might be X or C might work too. No, it's just Z. So you might want to put that on here somewhere. Press Z to interact with objects that have an exclamation mark, or to select menu options. Okay, hold X while moving to move faster and press it to cancel a menu. Press C to open up the pause menu. Now onwards, okay. There's your pause menu. Really nice music. I don't know if this was made by the dev or anything, but I like it. You don't have any options. It's hard to read, but that's okay. Alright, status. We go down here. We've got, looks like 4 different party members. Oh, look, we got all these stats and everything. It specializes in strengthening the party. Indeed. Alright, so lots of cool information. Nice little transitions with the screen static effect. Reposition, so we can move these around, presumably. Interesting. Equipment. Alright, cool. Abilities. Oh, we already have some. Toughens the skin of the party. Hits all enemies in the front row. Let's go ahead and... what do we press? C again? I'm assuming quit is like quit the game. Have to get used to these controls here. Z. Oh, it's a chest. We got 4 weapons. You should equip them if you want the boss to be easier than it already is. Okay. I guess? Okay. Alright, so it looks like turn-based. Sort of more RPG style, or JRPG, whatever you want to call it. As opposed to, like, happening in the grid. 90% damage. I wonder what that means. Like 90% of your base damage. Okay. Oh, it's the DPS that I'm choosing this for right now. We got full heal. We got. Oh, I just selected that without reading it first, or thinking about it first. So DPS is apparently defending. So I might guess that these two are in the front row and these are in the back row. This is the debuffer, so I'm probably gonna want to use the skill. If I just use attack, it'll probably just attack. But I also, like, I don't know what these are. Maybe if I just like hit them with all my people, they'll just die and I don't have to use the skills. I don't know. HP 5. Inflicts poison. So that's the cost, is HP. That's interesting. Poison. Most defensive is single enemy. I guess we'll start with a poison. That sounds like a good first move. Thug. They probably. Oh, okay. So that happened pretty quick. I couldn't quite figure out what happened yet. I had a message up here that I didn't get to read. I saw it looked like a little visual effect. It seemed to hit this guy, but I didn't see one on this guy, so I don't know if it only affected him. Again, I didn't read what this said, so I'm a little confused. I can't see the status of these guys or anything, so I don't know if like it actually successfully poisoned them. So we definitely use some better feedback here. Understanding, of course, it's still very early version, so there's, I'm sure, a lot left to on the list of things to do in that regard. Already kind of nice, you know. There's a lot of detail in just the UI of all this stuff and everything that's already implemented, so that's pretty cool. And what I understand, this hasn't been in development very long at all. That music, I feel like I keep turning it down. You can't hear me turning it down, it's just for me, but what am I doing? The buffer, let's go ahead and... Oh, you can just... You have an offensive move, so that's interesting. How much MP do I have? 25? Let's just do it. Okay, they have a purple thing. Maybe that's poison. But I can only see it when I'm doing this, so that's kind of weird. Same with their health. So I'd expect to be able to see that in other... Like before I select an action. Whoop, what did I hit? Wait, what? What? Oh. What? Oh, there's a big X. Okay, hold on. It's the back button. Okay, I don't know what that was. I hit something, a different key or something accidentally, so that was kind of weird. Reposition, interesting. Retreat, defend. One damage. So yeah, like I'm not catching the messages at the top here, unfortunately. DPS. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know like how you recharge your MP or anything. Like, is there any reason not to like use up all my MP in one battle? Will I be empty for the next one? I don't know how that works, so it's hard to make decisions in that regard. So, you know, I expect these guys will go down pretty easily regardless, but it's just nice to know that I'm, you know, whenever you're playing a game, you want to, in order to play and enjoy the game properly, you need to kind of know how to optimize your gameplay. So if you don't know how to optimize, it's kind of like not really knowing how to play, and you're just kind of just guessing, and it just never really feels good playing the game because you don't know if what you're doing is good or bad or anything like that. So just, it's kind of an important design principle, is the player needs to have a solid understanding of what they need to do to optimize their play, even if they're not really good at it yet. They can see concrete ways that they can improve things, and as they play, they'll find out more ways they can do that to optimize the play. And that's how games work. Weakening blow. That's kind of weird. I don't really know. Was this range any? So you can use that on... Oh, poisons all enemies, and this is range all. Okay, so I was wondering if this was usable on like a party member. Oh, it is. Alright, so that's not really made clear. Like, these ones work on the enemies and this one's on the party, but... oh, it does say support, so maybe that's... I don't know, I'm just gonna attack this guy and it's gonna die. Alright, so the encounter there, I don't know if that was scripted or randomized, but yeah, I have this feeling like I need to like cover all these tiles to take care of the map here. It's a little weird. I don't know, should I have gone back to that swirly spiral? It looked like a I guess not. It looked like a portal to somewhere, so it's kind of like... Okay. Wait, what did I pick up? A key? Maybe that was to go into the portal. I like the sort of spatial effect here. That's pretty cool. I'm just kind of floating. Alright, DPS, skills. I mean, these are approximately going to do the same thing in this case, and this one's cheaper, so... Oh, okay, so it says randomly hits 2 enemies, but it can be 2 hits to the same one. Which is actually a good thing. In this case. I think I just got all my MP back from the last battle, so that's good. Poison all enemies. Sure, get poisoned. Wait, did it... Again, I just see the effect on one. I don't know. I think I might have affected all of them, because I think that's what happened last time. The buffer. Guess we're just gonna go ahead and... I mean, yeah, might as well just use this, and I don't think these guys are gonna hurt me much, but healer can heal, so that's nice. A weak regeneration effect to all party members. I'm assuming that's regenerating health. Revive a player with 5 HP. And that has an HP cost, so that's interesting. The healer doesn't have a lot of HP to work with either. So I guess your MP only comes back like when you leave battle, whereas if you're like in the middle of battle, maybe there's an item that could regenerate. Right. Oh, MP restore. Okay, so this one doesn't have a label for some reason, but yeah. So healer, let's check out. Now, does this just stay as a buff? That just, I don't know, is it a number of turns, or is it just permanent throughout the battle? Like maybe if I just use it, then everyone just has it? Alright, now the poison's kicking in here. That should pay off over time. I saw a little number 3 next to the DPS down here. I don't know. Did somebody attack them? Presumably they attack. So I didn't really see that happening, so it's a little strange. I guess I just, whatever feedback that was there, I just couldn't notice it or whatever. DPS, maybe I could just attack. Okay, you can't attack the people in the back row. Do this guy again. There we go, that's what I wanted. Debuffer. That's interesting. I wonder like how big the buff is and how big the debuff is, because it sounds kind of harsh, right? Like lower defense and you get the poison, like over enough turns you're probably gonna die, but if the attack is like super buffed, then you could imagine it would be worth it. It also has an HP cost, I guess, so it's pretty rough. But yeah, it might be nice to have some numbers in regards to like how much attack is increasing and how much defense is lowering and that type of thing. Attack. Guess we can use the 15 HP. There you go, you're healed. Buffer. I already did that. I don't know if that would stack. Let me just try it again. Didn't seem to do anything. I'm assuming it doesn't stack. Alright, I'm seeing little numbers pop up next to the party members. Again, I'm missing the text up here. But yeah, he's presumably being attacked, and then I assume the regeneration effect is going on at some point. I don't see that happening either. But I wonder if you finish all the enemies in the front row, does it perhaps count the back row as the front row? Or does it never happen that way? Let's go ahead and do that. That makes sense. Blam! Yeah, they moved to the front. Healer. I mean, we're not hurting that much, but... Oh yeah, we're almost full. So I get a little confused. The 2 out of 12, like the blue numbers for the MP is actually closer to the red bar, the health bar, than it is to the MP bar. So when I glance down here and I see that, it, like, my brain kind of parses these together. That's the intuitive thing to me. So maybe you can like move the spacing around a little and to make that a little clearer so you don't do stupid things. Heals a party member. What are we doing? Let's attack. Die. I think we can just punch this guy until he goes away. 5. Woohoo. Oh! Mr. Coolins! Nice to meet you. Uh-oh. Is this the boss? What did it say? It said something detected and then engage. I didn't have time to read that, unfortunately. But is this guy like super strong, or is he just... Who knows? I get all my MP back. I think I get all my health back too. So that's kind of cozy, just, you know, going into every battle with full stats and stuff. High chance to fail. So presumably this will do attack twice to one guy, because there's only one. So that's cool. Whoa! Oh, he hits hard. Alright, buffer, you need to be... Buffer, let's harden, or yeah, harden up. We're gonna heal some, I think, or regen. See, I don't know how effective this is. I didn't really see it happening before, so I don't know if it does like 1 HP per turn or something. I mean, nobody's hurting too bad. I mean, this seems like a really good option if there's only one enemy, because it'll do like a lot of damage. Now I noticed there was a number that popped up while I was attacking down here. I don't know what that meant. And I think the buffer guy got hit by the skelly. So that's the weaken effect. I'm assuming that doesn't stack, like I already mentioned. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out on Mr. DPS here. So did that cost health to do that? He's got the sword now. I don't. Oh, I think this one's. No, that's the regen. So I don't see the poison here. So I don't really know what happened with that. Mr. Buffer needs healing. Attack then. How much health does he have? This should hurt pretty good. Holy crap! I guess it just wasn't as cool as you. Sorry, Mr. Coolins. Oh, okay, that's really confusing. Okay, because my face is up against the wall while all this is happening, so when I come back out and all I can see is this, it's like, what is happening? But go ahead, and I think we can go in here. I think that was a key. Yeah. Alright. Oh, the exit. That's it for this prototype. Thank you for playing to the end. Alright. Go on and walk out, and please look forward to my 10 million Kickstarter coming soon. Wait. Oh, danger level. It climbs every time you move. So presumably, wait, yeah, presumably that has something to do with when the enemies spawn, right? That's cool. So when it hits 100, you get... Cool. Alright. Oh, it's already back up. Oh, it doesn't go down very low when you escape, I guess. This should be easy to kill though, right? I never equipped the weapons or anything. I failed. Okay. Oh, I think this is a bug. I'm pressing the Z key and it keeps attacking with wide strike over and over again. Oh no! No, I've bugged it out. I think it's soft locked. Oh crap. I was hoping I could try and retreat, but yeah, I think I killed it. So that was very strange. Not sure what happened there, but I guess we found a bug. I don't know how to recreate that or anything, but very interesting. So yeah, it's a cool game. It's fun. I like the aesthetic of it, and I think it's you know, it seems like you got a lot of the bones in place already. So and even some of these, you know, kind of unnecessary visual effects like the transitions and stuff, which are pretty cool looking. So yeah, it's nice. It's pretty fun. I think obviously I mentioned all the visual feedback and the combat here, but yeah, it's hard to I guess we'll have to, you know, see the more further along version to give much more feedback on it. But I did enjoy it. Hopefully the video was useful to you. You know, I can imagine other things I might like to see, but it kind of comes down to what the developer wants to do, so I don't want to say too much in that regard. But it will be cool to see, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.